Hi Pisces, I'm Brenda and I'm here today to bring you your Angel Tarot messages for the month of May 2018. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos with your family members and friends. As you know, this is strictly a general reading. And if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I invite and welcome you to go up there and press that button, and it will take you to my website, where you can see the services that I offer and how to either schedule a private reading with me or a Reiki session. So let's get on to May, Pisces. At the beginning of May, and please know that these are general readings and they don't apply to every single Pisces out there. But at the beginning of May, at the very first part of the week, in the first week, Pisces, you've been given the Hermit. And the Hermit is a major card. And the Hermit is all about you spending time on your own and sitting there and, contemplating and thinking about where you are and where you want to go. And often it refers to going, to the silence and going into meditation. So some of you are going to be taking up meditation, the practice of meditation, and some of you already are doing that. But it's almost like a spiritual teaching for some of you. I see some of you are going to be joining a group or an organization that will involve either some sort of meditation or some sort of yoga or qigong or energy healing or perhaps Reiki healing and Tai Chi perhaps. So I do see that some of you are going to go within the silence, and you're going to be staying there thinking about where it is you are and where you want to go, being in your own company and listening to your own inner voice, listening to your own intuition and being able to fall onto that and rely on that. I do see that, some of you may become mentors. Some of you may be imparting some of your wisdom that you already know when it comes to spiritualism and walking that path in your journey. So it's all about self-development for you and self-discovery for you, and also being a mentor for others. In the middle of the first week, I see you've been given an air card, and this is the Four of Air. And air cards have to do with the injustice that people bring in, and I often refer to that, as you'll see in the other videos, where they're stirring the cauldron up and bringing in that type of, negative and challenging energy. But I do see some of you have been dealing with that. Others I see have had legal issues to deal with. And you feel like you're tired and you just want to run away, and you're looking towards escapism and taking a vacation. They're telling me that you may not have the resources, the time, or the effort right now to immediately do that. And you may need to allow more time before making that decision or another decision that has to do with this issue, legally. The best way, and it was funny how the Hermit came up just before that, and so often these cards fall that way. That energy is still there, saying that you need to do meditation, because you can take yourself anywhere you want to go and meditate, and often you'll come out of it revitalized, you'll come out of it rested, you'll come out of it more peaceful. And that's how meditation works. So please take yourself there, and you will feel so much better if you cannot get away right now. Pisces, at the end of the first week, you've been given an Earth card, a material card, and this is the Six of Earth. And this has been coming up an awful lot, too. So this is a good card for some of you when it comes to abundance. I do see that it's going to be gifts coming in, and they can be in the form of money, time, or effort. Some of you may be getting a promotion at work. Maybe there's a windfall for others. You may be getting a rebate check, a reimbursement of some sort, or perhaps an income tax check. So for some of you, you will be receiving this abundance in the form of money. For others, it may be time. You may have wanted a respite time. You may have wanted an extended holiday or time off, and you will be allowed that time. You'll be given more time. And for others, it's the benefits of all the efforts that you've been putting into something, your job, a relationship, a project you're working on, anything like that. Know that all the effort that you put into it is going to now pay off. You're going to see that. I do see for some of you there will be a new career opportunity coming in. Excuse me, Pisces. For some of you, you will be offered an opportunity for a new career. And for others, I do see that if you've applied for money to borrow, that you will get that money. It's been approved. And for others that have been paying off a long-standing debt, you'll have the resources to do that as well. Excuse me. Empress for the beginning of the second week of May. Major card. Wonderful card. So again, you're going to reap in the benefits of all the work that you've been doing. It's going to bring you great rewards. And it's like you've got the Midas touch. No matter what you do in all parts of your life, things are going to work out. They refer to this as lavish abundance. It doesn't always have to come in the form of money. So you're going to be able now to give birth to your dreams, okay? Because there will be resources coming in to help you. And some of you, it will be in the form of money. This shows me you have the ability to nurture others. So some of you are going to be involved in situations that will have you dealing with people that you're going to be able to instill peace and calm and possibly healing into these people. Excuse me. I do see that things are going to be working out for some of you. It'll be your marriage, it'll be your children, it'll be your family, it'll be your relationships. I see that some or all of the above will be flourishing for some of you. Excuse me. I do see also that you need to sit back and think about this and enjoy this and accept this and appreciate this and know that you're worthy of this. All of this coming into you is because of all the hard work and effort that you put into these situations in your life. This card is also a card of excellent physical and emotional health. Great card, Pisces. Now, you have been given the Ace of Air, and this has also been coming up an awful lot. And again, this is a card to do with justice or legal issues. But this is showing me that because it's the Ace, it's the beginning of all things in all suits. It will be the beginning of a challenging bit of information coming into some of you. And that is the information about a truthfulness. Now, any situation that comes in or a message comes in to do with truthfulness, to me, is a good thing. It means everything's out in the open now. Things aren't being hidden. There's no secrets anymore. And, you know, I do feel that you've probably known about this, and finally now it's been proven. It's come out. So I do see that it's going to open doors for some of you where you're going to get some new inspiring news coming in and brilliant ideas coming in that are going to help you now. Since this truthfulness is become public sort of thing. At the end of the second week of May, Pisces, you've been given an Earth card, and it is the Knight of Earth. Okay, so it's showing me that it's time to buckle down and honor your previous commitments. There's work that needs to be done. And things need to be done, and you have to get at it. It's a lot of workload. It's sort of been a stressful thing for you to have to tackle. You knew about it, you've known about it, and you've kind of put it on the back burner and shelved it and said, yeah, I'll get to it. But now it's down to crunch time, so you have to do this. But don't worry, this is that Knight of Earth. And it shows me your guardian angel with their hand on your backside. And this is what it shows. And they're going to be there to help you. You're not alone. It's like the universe is going to send you, people there or resources to help you get this job done. So know that there's going to be help coming in and to lessen the burden of this. For the third week of May, you've been given a water card, a relationship card, and it is the Ace of Water, which is the beginnings of all things. So it's the beginning of some of you that have met someone, a potential partner, and you're falling in love. For others, it shows me that there may have been some issues in a relationship, and now it will be the resurgence of that love relationship. It's going to be growing and going to the next level. I do see some of you are actually going to be moving. You're going to be moving to a new home. And with this, I do see some of you are growing and moving on your path as well. And it's almost like you're awakening to your own spiritualism and your own intuition now. Pisces are very intuitive and spiritual. So the last week of the month of May, my friend. Pisces, you've been given a fire card, self-development, and this is the Five of Fire. Now, this has been coming up a lot too, And it's showing that there are some challenges in May for a lot of the signs that month. And it's showing me that there's someone around you that is a little bit green and a little bit envious of where you're going and what you're doing. And they have the same competing goals. So, you know, the last part of May, be prepared for someone to come in and stir the pot up and create a little bit of a challenge for you, or a little bit of a conflict is going to arise. Please pick your battles wisely. Just know that the reason this is happening is because they want what you've got, and they haven't earned it. So you know what? You own it, and you will be able to deal with these individuals. Or maybe what you'll do is just ignore it, knowing why they're doing that. You've been given the Six of Water relationship card for the middle of the last week of May, Pisces. And this shows me that some of you are going to be thinking, and, you know, so many of these cards have come up. There's going to be some issues arise that have to do with children, and they may be your own personal children in your own family. Please know that there's going to be some issues that you're going to have to deal with, some challenges there with the children around you. I do see others, this just has to do with you're either going to be working with children, you're going to be teaching children, you're going to be mentoring children, or you're going to be taking care of children. I do see some of you are romanticizing and thinking way back into your past about when you were a kid. And some of those memories are going to surface that aren't so happy, and others that are going to be beautiful memories. So that's what this card, the meaning of this card truly is. At the very end of May, at the end of the final week, Pisces, you've been given another Earth card. And this is the Two of Earth. And this shows me that there's an awful lot going around, and there's a need to make a decision. And when you make this decision, okay, there's things coming in all at once. It's like all of a sudden you've been waiting for this event or this situation to come in, and all of a sudden now, bang, there it is, and you're dealing with it. And it's creating you a challenge where you have to make a very important decision. Please, please, please know that it's not that difficult for you. You will be able to make it, and when you do, don't get stressed out about it, okay? Because they refer to you as making this in a more of a laid-back, easier, lighter, playful manner when you make this decision, because you're going to be creative and you're going to think of how to make this decision, which is going to be the best for everybody. So at the end of the month, there will be a decision that you have to make, Pisces, and you're going to be able to do it in a playful manner, okay? But there is a lot going on at the end of the month of May where you've got tons of things to do and decisions to make. And it could be something as simple as, you know, travel plans, or a decision of where you're going, you know, with your job, or a decision, you know, with a project you're working on, or your passion or a hobby. It could be a decision about anything, Pisces. So please don't think of this as a, you know, a crucial decision. It may be a decision you're going to make, and it's definitely going to be a happy decision because you're going to be happy about it when you make it. Pisces, I wish you a great remainder to today and a wonderful, optimistic month of May to look forward to. Please know I'll see you again in May, and that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, my friend Pisces.